think that is?
That wasn't even planned and I got that on video. Hello again everyone, hope you're all well. I'm back in Hertfordshire today. It's a Saturday, it's nice and sunny as you can see. It's the day of the royal wedding and the FA Cup final, Chelsea and Man United. I'm joined by the lovely Candice again. It's our 6-month anniversary being together. She's put up with me for that long, I know. So to celebrate, we've been out sort of sightseeing a little bit. We've been to Royston Cave, we've been exploring the POW camp 116 from World War II up at Hatfield Heath. They're 2 separate videos, so please check them out if you're into your history. This of course is a day walk video today. From the little book again, it's a 3.5 mile walk and we're here in Therfield. So we're going to be visiting, of course, the village here itself, Kelshall and the Chalk Downs. So yeah, we're heading to the parish church first, and yeah, it's about 5 o'clock now. Stays light till about 8 o'clock tonight, so it should be a nice sort of little, almost summer evening walk you could say. Yeah. Anyways, enough talking, let's get walking. The church was entirely rebuilt in 1878 due to subsidence. The rebuilding reused many items from the previous medieval church. In the chalk hills of North East Hertfordshire, you are walking in the Champion country. That is how it was described by contemporaries such as the early Hertfordshire historian Sir Henry Chauncey, writing in the late 17th century. The word, a corruption of the French champagne, or country, not the sparkling wine, describes classic Midland open field farming country. Here fields were farmed in common, with holdings divided up into strips, within great open fields, usually 2, 3 or 4 surrounding a village. Every farmer, from the peasant to the yeoman farmer, and up to the great landowner, had a share of the best and worst land. In addition, there were areas of common grazing, wood and hay meadows. This system had immense benefits for the small farmer, but none for the more progressive and larger farmers who, over the centuries, tried to enclose the open fields for more efficient centralised farming. This area of Hertfordshire held out longest. Kelshall's open fields were enclosed, following a private Act of Parliament in 1795. Their fields became enclosed as late as 1849. You can see the effects of efficiency now. Vast arable fields with very few hedges descend northwards from the villages onto the ridge to the ancient Icknield Way at the foot of the Chalk Downs, often their parish boundary. However, the area of this walk is in the more intimate fields south of the villages, where the countryside is crisscrossed by ancient and attractively hedged pre-enclosure green lanes, such as Kelshall Lane and Ducks Green, winding amid the smaller arable fields. left the Icknield Way, following this green lane beside ancient hedges apparently. Kelshall, the smaller village, retains its mainly 15th century church, although it was extensively restored in 1870. Entry is through the medieval oak door, and there are fragments of medieval glass. The lower part of the chancel screen also survives. Inside St Faith's Church, Kelshall, at the northwest angle of the north aisle, is a tall, narrow recess about 12 foot high by 20 inches wide, with a concave back and evidence that it once had a door. This unusual feature is a banner cupboard for storing the staves for the parish guild banners that were used in processions and on high days and holidays, and perhaps also parish processional crosses. So we're in Kelshall and we've just found one of those little old red telephone boxes, and this one has been turned into like a book swap thingy-mabob. So Candice is in there and it's just really nice. It's such a nice English tradition. I mean, yeah, the old English red telephone boxes are nice anyway, and of course a lot of them are being phased out, no one needs them anymore, but they still find a use. People either put defibrillators, something like that in them, or they use them for this, like book swapping and stuff like that. I just think it's really nice. You know, Candice is enjoying it, she's having a look in there. I've just seen the autobiography of Status Quo. Excellent. Thought I'd point this out to you. You've got to use your imagination here. This open bit of ground here to the west of the parish church is where apparently the earthworks of a Motte and Bailey castle remain. It was started by the Abbot of Ramsey during the civil wars of Stephen's reign. So referring to like King Stephen, Stephen and Matilda, big civil war then. Right, welcome back everyone. We've finished the walk and we're back outside the Fox and Duck here at Therfield. Been a really nice little summer's evening walk, that one. Very nice indeed. We're both looking forward to sort of doing more of these sort of evening sort of walks when the weather's nice and stuff and it stays light. As you guessed it, we're going to head into the pub now for a cheeky pint of cider. I'm going to try and find out what the score was and not talk about the wedding. Yeah, load of shit. Anyway, yeah, lovely place here. Let us know if you've been here before. Get in the comments as always. Thank you as always for the support, it's much appreciated. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Cheers. And cheers to Candice.
Bye.
Not yet.
Sorry.
For a wonderful 6 months. And hopefully another 6 months at least.
Yeah.
To follow. We'll see anyway. So yeah. Cheers for watching. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Hello again everyone. Fuck it. I fucked that up.